Welcome to the DentiMax Tip of the Week. Today we're going to talk about multicodes and the various screens you can use multicodes in. Multicodes can save you a tremendous amount of time, so I strongly recommend that if you're not using a multicode, that you start. To set up a multicode, simply, top of your screen, click on Setup. And here are all the major things in the program that you could set up, including multicode, which is in the bottom left-hand quadrant in Additional Setup. We'll click on Setting Up Multicodes. Okay, the program will come pre-installed with several multicodes. Before creating one, you might want to look at an existing multicode. So let's go ahead and click on this Adult Comprehensive Exam with bite wings and x-rays. And you can see that there's a description, and then there's up to 8 different codes that you can select. In this case, this multicode has 4 codes already entered in. We'll go ahead and click on Close. Let's go ahead and create our new multicode that we want to create. So to do that, we'll click on New Multicode or press F8. And this one's going to be one when we do a crown and a root canal and all that, seating the crown. We want all those codes to go in together. And so we'll go ahead and give this the name of, let's see, we'll do root canal, porcelain fused to metal on our crown, root canal therapy buildup, and seat for seating the crown. So we'll put all those 4 codes together. If you have the code memorized, all you have to do is type it in. D2750 will give us our crown. D2950 is going to give us our core buildup. And then let's see, D0299 is going to give us seating a crown. Let's say we don't know the root canal therapy code, so we can go ahead, if you want, click on the magnifying glass and then search classification. We know that that's endo, and you can search for it. Here's a much reduced list of all the endo type procedures, and there's our molar root canal. We'll go ahead and select that. Boom. Okay. Here at the top, you just want to give it a code. We're going to go ahead and give this maybe just PFM, multi. Okay. We'll go ahead and click on Save right here. And now we'll jump over maybe to our charting screen. So we'll get to that through our appointment. So James Bond here is one of our patients. We'll right-click on his appointment, and we'll zip on over to our charting screen. We'll click on View Chart here. Takes us to our charting screen. And now there's several ways of using these multicodes in the charting screen. You can click on Add a Multicode and select root canal, porcelain fused to metal buildup and seating. That's the crown we just created on our little short list of multicodes. And boom, very easily and quickly we popped in all these codes. However, from this screen's quite unique. You might want to use the multicode a little differently here. Let's go ahead and delete these items out. And one neat thing that you can do in this screen is create your own buttons. And so we're going to go to the restorative, or actually we can go to the endo button maybe even. And we'll right click. We're going to add a new button here, add code. And instead of using a procedure code, we're going to use our multicode. Okay. So we'll go ahead and select the new multicode that we had created, root canal, porcelain fused to metal buildup and seat. Okay. And then we'll give it a hint. We can use the same hint that we used when we created the code, or change it to something else. Here, we'll go ahead and call it new multicode. Okay, and then you can select a picture that makes sense for this code. And so whatever picture you want to use, I'll go ahead and just select this bright orange crown for fun. And boom, there's our new button. And if you hover your mouse over the top of it, it will even show you your hint. In this case, it's our new multicode for the root canal, PFM, and build up and seat. If you want to move that button somewhere else, you can move it anywhere you want on that menu. You can even move your menu around if you want that to appear at the top. Okay. The neat thing about this is once you create the button, you can click on the button, then click on the tooth, and with just 2 clicks, you've entered in 4 codes on the correct tooth. Okay. And then of course from this screen you can continue on with this time-saving multicode tool. And when you're going to be doing these procedures, you'll probably do the root canal first, and then you'll probably do cut your crown, and just order however you want to do your procedures here that you entered in together. Another screen where you can use your multicode is just directly on the appointment itself. Let's go ahead, we'll go into James Bond's appointment, And here on the left-hand side, we have this wonderful button called Add from Multicode. And so maybe that's a code you want to use. The code that we just created would probably be used in the charting screen because you want to assign it to a tooth. You could use it here too, but more often than not, you'll use maybe initial adult visit in here, or maybe emergency exam. When I click on that one, that pops in a PA and a limited exam, just like that. Boom, boom, saving me a few steps. Okay. One other place where you can use your multi-codes is directly in the ledger. So we'll go ahead and right-click here on James Bond's screen and zoom on over to his ledger. And from here, again, we have this wonderful button called Use a Multicode. And then from here, maybe we did an initial adult visit. We can click on that and pop in the procedures for an adult visit. Hope you can see that the multi-code is a huge, tremendous time saver. Rather than entering in individual procedure codes, which could take up a lot of time, set up your multi-code. It's a lot faster, a lot more efficient, and you'll know that you got the right codes because you've set them up. You'll take the time to set them up properly. This has been your tip of the week. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to next week.